Okay, sorry about that earlier. Now I'm back. I'm just checking everything again, again and again and again. I just realized something. Sorry. One second. I don't know why, but it's actually not showing on my YT that it's live. I guess I need to make some changes on that, but I'll probably end up recording the main, the main thing. And good evening, by the way. Sorry again if I had to, I had to stop the stream earlier and then do it again. My bad on that. So let's just make sure first that everything is done when it comes to the events, and then I'll get back on explaining the whole event. Okay. Even forgot to do the mana tower. I forgot to do everything. Galing-galing ko talaga. I was thinking of to move into elf player. I was studying elf and the fact that I can wait 1 second. To be honest, one of the things that I actually like. Oh, hi Roy! Welcome by the way to the stream. No, later. I'll just be showing also about the updates because I was really excited about a lot of things on the update. Hanggang ngayon, it's like on my mind, like when I was studying it. But first, let me try to enlighten you, Nicholas, with your question. So, Raya, I'm a BK, but I was thinking to move into an elf player. I was studying the elf, and the fact that I can get yet is that I can't understand what does the elite barrier. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry for laughing at Elite Barry, but Elite Barry, his purpose. Put it this way, Elite Barry, he's actually not the strongest, he's actually not the strongest pet, or he's actually not the most useful out of everything, but I guess one of the things Elite Barry can do to help you out would be is his ability to taunt the enemy. He would he would try to lure the enemy to attack him first rather than attack you, because with archers, one of the pros and cons of being an archer is actually quite strong when it comes to the damage. The problem though with an archer is the durability. She's not really that durable, okay? But that's the reason why you have to master the distance whenever you're fighting as an archer. You have to make sure that you know exactly how far away you should be whenever you're fighting, because unlike with a diviner, unlike with a BK, they are close range, so that means you have to be very close to your enemy in order for you to deal damage. But unlike with archers, since their damage is a bit long range, it's so much easier. Madam, sana pa nag-livestream kayo, pakita naman kayo. Actually, gusto ko na rin naman magpakita kasi wala pa tayong camera. Working on that. I'm working on that. Don't worry. Alam nyo naman. So, again, going back to that, archers, they are really, really good depending on how you build it, okay? Because I remember before when I was in server 28 and also when I was in server 44, when I was in server 28, I designed my character to be more durable rather than more with the damage, But when I was in server 44, which was, when I was using Bloss, I kind of studied on how to make the character both durable, but at the same time with OP amount of damage. I managed to balance it. But you know, when you're trying to create a character that is strong enough, sometimes you tend to do some things that makes the characters quite unbalanced. So every now and then I would do some changes on the character that would make it a little bit softer, but then the damage is it's OP, or I make it much more durable, but then the damage becomes softer. So it's just the right amount of balance. That's what, I cannot tell you guys on how to build exactly the character. I'm just teaching you guys on understanding the features of the game so that it will be easier for you guys, those that are watching, to design the character depending on how you play. Because the way I play is different from how you play. When I play, I'm like Spartan, I'm always like on berserk mode. Even if I'm an archer, I would go in the middle. I would fight everybody in the middle. I won't even, I don't practice social distancing as an archer. That's all I can say. That's the reason why I'm the worst kind of archer there is. So whenever I fight as an archer, I have to, try to remember that I'm an archer. That's the reason also why when I created the character on server 292, which is this one, I decided to go for a diviner, since a diviner is much more tankier. You expect this to be much more durable. So that's the reason why I stick with a diviner. It doesn't mean though that the diviner is way much more stronger than any other characters. It's the same. They're all the same for me, in my opinion. They're all strong in their own feature. Okay. I really want, up until now, I'm still thinking, or I still wonder why they added LOT. Pero I guess that also kind of suits my lifestyle, because every now and then when I'm not really feeling that good, I just wanted to sleep. Or maybe MU is telling me, Raia, go to sleep. You don't have to wait for that 1 hour thing. We got you. We put it on the LOT, we put LOT. We put the LOT on the premium, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. I still have my doubts on that. Okay. I always do everything with my partner. So here's, by the way, one of the things. I guess nothing really changed with Elemental Invasion. Elemental Invasion is still the same. I was reading the features and damage penetration, counter damage, resist. So do you think that 90% damage pen is enough? Okay, actually that's a really good question. 90% damage penetration would be enough depending on your current BP or CP. Your character points, or your BP, I forgot, the battle points, that's where you're gonna be basing if your damage penetration is enough. Now another thing, damage penetration, by the way, here's a fun fact. Did you guys know that damage penetration is quite useless if you have a very low accuracy or hit? So no matter how high your damage penetration is, if you cannot increase your accuracy or your hit rate, it's useless. It's not gonna be effective. Remember guys, damage penetration has the ability to null, or to counter damage reduction, if I'm not mistaken. But again, it's quite useless if your character has a low hit rate. Because if the character, or if your enemy has a high flee or evasion, then no matter how high your damage penetration is, there's a high chance that your attacks will be blocked. It's useless. So this is the reason, before, when I was studying the character, because like I told you guys, I study every single features of the game so that I can better explain it with you guys. And after reading, testing, because I keep on testing it, before I thought that the base is useless, the base will just make you do this, but you know, as the game progresses, you would notice how it affects each other. You know, because when you're starting, you don't see them connecting with each other that much. When you're, you know, when you're starting, you would notice that, oh, counter damage is so OP, I have to have counter damage. And then you would notice that, oh, double damage with, you know, would do a really high damage to your enemy. So when you're starting, you only focus on one or two features, like inner stats or outer stats on your character. But as you grow or as you level up, you would notice how they connect with each other and how OP one feature would be if you have, you know, if you increase this, or how effective, you know, how effective this feature would be if you have a higher this or something like that. You know, so in short, what I'm saying is your damage penetration is quite useless if you have a low, you know, if you have low accuracy or hit, something like that. Kasi one of the reason why I figured this out was when I was doing, you know, when we were doing the Majesty, and I was trying, and also ladder, you know, whenever I'm doing ladder system, I noticed that, you know, I have a very, very high inner stats. My inner stats are really, really OP. But I noticed that every now and then my enemy would end up blocking it. Like, you know, there are some attacks wherein it's very solid when it hits, and there will be some attack wherein you don't know why it doesn't hit them. You know, and then you would be thinking like, how did they do that? Like, what did they increase to block the attack that I tried to perfect for, you know, for the longest time? And that's when I figure out that, oh, it affects this. Oh, they work together. So something like that. And by the way, regarding the updates, since I'm still doing, you know, my dailies, so another thing pretty much that they did for the characters, there are two classes that they made modifications with. And as you guys can see, my partner is one of those class that they modified. So my partner, by the way, right over here, where's that dude? Where are you? Okay, there you go. So this guy right here, he is actually a magic gladiator, mage type magic gladiator. So as you guys can see, we kind of do couple things. We try to make everything the same with each other. And one of the things pretty much that they change, or the major changes that they did for Magic Gladiator, would be the Magic Gladiator skills. So number one, they have what they, you know, a skill called Dark Flame, and the ultimacy that they changed there would be the Break Prohibition. So where is that Break Prohibition? What does it look like? 1 second. It's confusing. I want to see how it looks like. Break. Oh, the skill. Ooh. Okay, 1 second. Let's see here. So Break Prohibition, like I said, is the skill, or their skill. So it says here, Break Prohibition now has it now removes crowd control dispel, and it's so originally that's crowd control, and it's now changed to increase damage. Isn't it increased damage already before? Did they? Oh wow. Wow, MU. Nice compensation. Wow. Look, guys, I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but the compensation right now that MU provided is whoa. Imagine they provided 10 times XP card for each and everybody who tried to log in earlier, who tried to do Lost Out, you know, Land of Trials, but then failed. And then we have 2,000 pink diamonds, and then we have a $9.99 chest. And actually, that's not a small thing, guys. This is actually quite OP because just look at the materials inside this. This is what I wanted. I don't know where I'm gonna be using it. I'm just gonna claim it and hide it. I'm gonna claim it and then hide it, because why? I'm a hoarder. I keep on hoarding my items, and then I wait for the perfect time, and that's the time that I use it. And shout, because his name was Mick Mick, so instead of saying Mick Mick, I said shout. Shout out, by the way, to Mick Mick. Oh, wait 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so let's go back to, let's go back pretty much to the update. So, a lot of the skills have been changed, so I guess for this one, maybe I'll probably be doing a separate live stream regarding the optimization that was done for the archer as well as the magic gladiator mage type, or the magic type, because it's not that easy to show it when I'm using a diviner, and then the rest, and then we're talking about skills and ultimacy, and I cannot show it to you guys right now because I have to open them, right? So let's go pretty much to one of the feature that they changed, which is the mount skin. So for those that a lot of the players, I've been receiving a lot of PMs saying that the mount skin is bugged. Guys, it's not bugged, okay? I'm gonna show you something. So, for example, this is the mount skin that I'm wearing. Why am I wearing this kind of mount skin? Because we're trying to do coupley things. So we're trying to have the same thing, or we're trying to wear the same thing. And at the moment, this is the same, mount that we have. So technically, we have no choice. So for example, as you guys can see, one of the major changes that they did for the mount skin is the number of sub mounts is, before was only 10, now it was increased to 20. So for those that didn't know how the mount skin works, you guys have an option to choose one primary or one main mount, wherein you can get 100% of whatever stats that main mount that you chose. And then you will also have the option to do sub-mounts, which is now increased to 20, wherein you can get 5% of whatever stats that they provide. So a lot of the players before, when this was released, or when they added the feature of adding sub-mounts or mounts, just like with the spirit, a lot of the players actually complained about the 5% stats for the sub-mount, but so far it's okay. Kenner, to be honest, right now, the tarot, they did not add it back. They did not add the divination crystal, or they didn't really add the option for you to buy it using pink diamonds. Again, they were trying to make it fair for the players, or for all players. Again, guys, you have to remember that MU makes these changes because of players' request. This is something, or these are feedbacks coming from you guys, and you have to remember that the community is split into different groups. We have those pro dummies. I actually use dummies as well, those that actually uses dummy, and then there are also those players that are against it. And not all of them are like pay to win, not all of them are free to play. It's a mixture of everything. It's a mixture of everything. And then, what MU does is they take that in, they listen to it, they try to absorb it, and then check what will be the best for the players. And, depending on how you suggested it, depending on how it affects the game, that's where they base it. So you guys have to remember that the major change that they did regarding the divination crystal, the keys, as well as the relay race, it's actually because of most of the players as well. Kasi one of the things that the players are doing is they create a character, they try to do some quest, they get pink diamonds, they end up by using the pink diamonds to play, those events. When they get lucky, they sell the character, which is something that MU doesn't, they don't tolerate that. They may not ban you, but they do not tolerate that. And, every day, probably, they are probably getting a lot of PMs that, oh, by the way, I got scammed. You got scammed because you chose to get scammed. Why? It's something that, like I said, they don't tolerate that. So, you do it on your own risk. they can try to help you, but not all the time, you know. So anyways, right now, one of the things, pretty much, if I remember it correctly, or one of the things that they are pushing would be the item. This item, I don't know if it's going to be the invitation or the box, the romantic gift box. I don't know why they have a theme for for Valentine's today. I have no idea why this is the item, but yeah. I don't know if they're going to be using the invitation or if they're going to be using the box, but they'll probably add it soon. So if I were you guys, hold on to it. Maybe do not exchange it for now. Wait for it. Wait until they release it. You don't have to rush them because there's really no rush. If they release it, I'm hoping that they release it before Saturday or Sunday, so at least we can enjoy it, right? Kasi personally, me, I will just, once I complete it, I will just use it like in one day. I'm not even gonna do it like 3 a day or whatever. I'm just gonna use all of them. Oh, I love you, MU! I love you, MU! Oh my gosh! Did you guys see the compensation? I love that compensation. That's free crystals right there. I'm so happy. It means I can play. I can make sugal again. Sorry guys, I have a really bad habit of gambling. I'm probably one of those players that will try everything to gamble. 1 second. Okay. I don't know what this is. I'm kind of curious. I really want... Why am I opening it? I don't know. I'm curious. I want to know what that is. Teka, natatempt na naman ako eh. Guy, ay. Raia, update. So, by the way, going back, another thing pretty much that they've added on, I guess, as a feature would be for the skin. So now, you guys have an option to try on an item that you guys got, instead of maybe using it or locking it. If you want to sell it or keep it, it's up to you. So for example, I guess I have a couple of stuff here that I haven't worn yet. Haven't worn. I guess this one, I don't like it. So you guys have... Oh, it has to be unlocked if I remember. Because now you have... Oh, this one. You guys have the option to try it on. See? So cute. It's actually really nice to have this feature. Imagine you guys can see first if it's something that if you want to wear it, you want to transfer the stats or not. Because I'm very fashionable as well. I like trying on first my items before I actually wear them. So I like this feature because now you guys can actually see if it looks good or not. So I like that. But I don't want to wear it yet. Looks ugly. Really ugly. There you go. So they added that feature again, which is the try on button and the tip section of any acquired skin to open the try on interface. Any acquired. Acquired means it has to be something that you guys looted, okay? If you want to sell it or if you want to keep it, that's up to you, but that's, as long as you acquired it, then you guys can try it on. Next, Quentin's Sigil. So that's probably here. No. I forgot. OMG. I really forgot. Wait, Quentin's Sigil. There's so much feature right now. I'm confused. Oh no. Wait. If I remember, that's supposed to be an artifact, diba? I'm dead. Ah! Oh, it was moved. I'm sorry. So here they added something. I guess it's this one. No, it's not, probably not that one. Give me 1 second. It says here, additional set, a total of 3 of the orange Quentin. So this is one. This is the second one. This one is the blue one. This is the for the purple one. So I know this. So I'm quite aware of this one. This one as well. So probably this one. So what does this add? The damage absorbed is actually quite low. I guess the only thing for me that would be beneficial would be the excellency resist. Since my excellency resist is quite low, I guess I probably would choose this. But that's going to be the last thing I will add. This one, I want this one because this will improve, this will improve my elements, and I like improving my elements, so I'll probably go for this one. For the APK, if I'm not mistaken, if you chat with the page customer service, they will be providing you guys with a link. I don't know if the APK now has been updated. They will probably also release that in the page. Whenever for the APK users, whenever you guys try it, what comes out? Like, what kind of error are you guys seeing? I'm curious. Pa-isa-isa? Okay, that one's done. Element Spirit Weapon. Max level of nodes and defense nodes for all 5 elements increased from level 400 to 500. Ooh. But I kind of wonder why they increased it, but at the same time, they changed. I'm still getting the answer, by the way, for that. To be honest, guys, I'm not so sure exactly like why they made the change on the schedule of Fairyland. It's something that I'm still asking. So it's kind of pending. Once I get the answer, I'll probably let you guys know. But they've made this change with Elemental Fairyland, wherein it's now only available on Fridays. So that's 5:30. Well, in GMT 8 or GMT plus 8, which is Filipino time. That's 6:30. But now it's only available by Friday, which is actually weird. But one of the things that I'm hoping, if MU is actually listening, if they wish to change Elemental Fairyland to just one day instead of every weekdays, I really, really hope that the loot would be at least equivalent to 5 days. If not 5 days, at least 3 days, MU. Please. Give us a loot that is at least equivalent to 3 days. It's gonna be helpful for the players. I'm just saying, it's gonna be helpful for the players to be only attending it once a week. I mean, I'm okay with that. But all I'm hoping for I'm hoping that the loot for that one day would be at least equivalent to 3 days, or if they would do it at least 5 days, right? Just saying. Because that will be helpful for the players, because now they've made this change. They made this major change for the weapon. For the older servers like me, well, I'm not super, I'm not really in the oldest server, unlike with the server 100 below, right? 150 and below. But in my opinion, if they increased it, I really hope, if they made that change, sana baguhin din nila yung sa elemental weapon. Okay, I see now the 500. So I'm still far away from reality. They didn't change the crit. They didn't change the damage. So the only thing, or the only major change would be this one. And then for this one, it's the same. I guess I should increase. No, I'll increase it next time. Madam, sa mage po, ano pong magandang relation ng spirit? To be honest, like I said, there's no there's no specific perfect relation for any specific class. It depends on how you build your character. If you build your character more on the damage side, then to keep it balanced, kilala kita, Jmar. Oo, I remember you. I forgot your IGN, but it's also with a J. And you were from server 28. If I'm not mistaken, you were also an archer just like me. You joined my server when Agor joined the server, and then you also joined the server. You're from a different server originally, and then you joined me, and then you became one of my moderators. Tama ba ako? Tama ba ako? Ayun. Anyways, going back, I really hope that, again, for the elemental, for the elemental spirit weapon, they increase the loot for fairyland talaga. And then for the alliance, this one, so they also made a change with the alliance. So now there is what we call we have what we call the Alliance Guardian. So I'll provide you guys more information regarding that. But first, another thing, for the deputy, before the deputy number was only a maximum of 3, now they actually increase it to 5 deputies. So more deputies, more fun, I guess. Away to. Naku, pag Pilipino pa naman ang guild, just ko po. And then we also what we call here the Alliance Guardian, as you guys can see. So just to provide you guys with the quick description, it says consume Alliance contribution and war feat to upgrade. To upgrade Alliance Guardian level. When a player leaves the Alliance, the Guardian's upgrade stats are still effective but cannot level up. When he joins another alliance, once the alliance level meets the requirement to unlock the Guardian, he may continue to upgrade the Guardian. So, I'm not going to be doing this for now. I wanted to study it a little bit more. But all I know is this is an additional feature wherein this will not be available, this will only be available, or the stats that you guys are getting for the Alliance Guardian, this is an information that you guys need to know. If you are in your server, the Alliance Guardian is effective. But once you go to cross server, where Alliance is null, or it's not effective there, then those stats, or whatever stats that you guys acquired, will be useless once you are in cross server. Okay, so please remember that. So again, the things pretty much that you get from Alliance Scale as well as Alliance Guardian, the stats that you guys are getting there, sadly, it will only be available once you are in your personal server. And then, so the warehouse, also for the warehouse, this one, they made really good change here, wherein they actually added an additional 30 slots for warehouse, and that's perfect for me because, like I mentioned earlier, I'm a hoarder. I'm a person that hoards a lot of items in the game. I just keep them for souvenir. Minsan wala nang kwenta, nakatago lang. So good yan sa akin, all goods yan sa akin. Kasi like I said, I like hoarding. I like keeping items. And then this one. So another thing pretty much that they added is what you call the spirit gears. So this one, spirit gears, ginagawa mo, Raia. So spirit gears, or this one, I guess I just keep throwing everything because I prefer, of course everybody prefers the gold one. So siguro because of the spirit gears being added, I guess a lot of the players will be fighting, and killing the boss, so at least you guys can get better items. So there are 5 items pretty much that you guys can, put on your character, and the bonuses would depend pretty much on the items that you loot. Now, if you equip 6 pieces of purple spirit, you will unlock the HP bonus of 20%. I want that, so I will have to try to equip 20 20 purple first before I jump into an orange. So knowing that, I will have to turn off the Horcrux for the purple, so at least I can collect enough items for my character. Now, for those, by the way, that didn't know about the Spirit Gears is only available if you reach, or if you reach level 240. Now, equipping high quality of Spirit Gears can greatly enhance your stats. You can help your Spirit Companion equip stronger gears by now. So now it's added, so it's something that you guys can we will figure out. Kumbaga, we'll probably be doing a guide regarding that on a separate video, not on this one. And then next, we also have what you call the shield trial. So it's another feature that they added. They added so many stuff, So for the shield trial, this is, by the way, unlocked only for level 370. So after completing the relevant main quest, so I'm done with all of the quests. So if you're a new player from coming from a new server, you have to unlock a specific quest here before you can unlock it. Probably that's the quest for level 370 and above. Now this one here, the shield trial. Ooh. So this one actually randomly increases elemental defenses stats and the max shield rank up to further increase BP. Oh, so this is where you use it. I have those. 1 second. I told you guys I'm a hoarder, right? So I keep hoarding items. I have those. Wait lang ha. Gonna search for it. I know I have it eh. Have it ba? I don't. I'm like, I have it. And then when I saw it, I'm like, I don't. Oh no. I thought I did. Kala ko meron. Hopya. I know I do. I'll check that later. Siguro ayaw magpakita. Shy type. Like the material itself is shy or something. Why? I wanna try it. Where did I put it? Where did I hide it? I have so much items right now. Where did I hide it? I honestly can't remember where I hid it, and I don't really want to show you all of my warehouse right now. Ayoko i-reveal ang secret weapon ko. Ay wow, may ganun. I think I know where it's hidden, but I'm not gonna open that. Okay. So now there's another thing, pretty much for those clan, like I mentioned earlier, this one, the clan thingy. So we have the clan secret realm. So the clan secret realm, based on the information here, this one is automatically unlocked at level 300. You can enter solo or in a party, but you have to be in a clan first before you can join in. Now, the dungeon objective is to obtain tons of clan contribution and primary glyph spirit shard. You can form a party with your clan members to participate. Ooh. Now, where would this be available? If it's a clan thingy, then I'm guessing... oh, sorry. It's supposed to be in the main events. This one. I cannot check it because I don't have a clan yet. Wait lang. May not. May ako na chicken. Now, lastly for for one of the updates will be the all server song of Ice and Fire. Actually, this is not the last. There are 2 changes when it comes to events. So the all server song of Ice and Fire, this one is, I guess it's not just for cross server, it's for all servers. So that means, oh, this is so fun and so lag. No, just kidding. This is so fun, and at the same time, this is so scary, especially for newer servers. Kasi imagine, I am from server 292, and then I will end up facing with Bloss from server 44, diba? And who is Bloss? I'm the one that did Bloss. So I'm like, nga talaga. Wait lang. Yun. So it says here, the alliance with the top 128 submission of Ice and Fire Sacred Order during the event registration period will be allowed to participate. The strongest alliance will be selected through intense preliminary elimination round. All members of the champion alliance will receive luxurious exclusive rewards. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, that's nice, you know, pero here is the main issue with this one. Kasi, of course, it's not gonna be easy since not, you know, I'm actually much more worried. I'm worried about some players, you know, some servers in the game. Kasi there are some servers that are kinda, you know, kinda dead. So they don't really have much members. So I'm kinda worried for them. I'm kinda really worried for them. That's one. Now, the luxurious reward, I'm not sure. Another thing that they changed, or they recently changed, would be the 3v3. You can't see the 3v3 here. Give me 1 second. I'm in the realm, right? They made that change with the 3v3. I can't. Oh yeah. Oh wow. See. So I'm like, I'm like, see. So. Oh. Whoa. This is gonna be exciting and scary and exciting, and it's kind of. I feel pressured. Why? Because I'm one of the streamers, so technically, but it looks fun. Ah, okay, I get it. I think I get what they're trying to do. So since Majesty competition is one of the most exciting events, right? So they kind of turned the Majesty competition, or they kind of turned the Song of Ice and Fire into a Majesty competition style. So the 128 would be, you know, there's going to be preliminaries. So, as you guys can see, so in August 7, whoa, this is going to be so late. So, when will this be? Right? See, oh, if it's in August 7. Oh, wow. So, this is going to be like a whole month thing. It's going to be a whole month thing. Okay. I like this. I like the way they're thinking. I like how they did it here. I really like it. Why? Because you guys, look, this is how it's gonna work. So, for 2 weeks, right? For 2 weeks, it's going to be the preliminary. So, the first week would be the round 128. Now, I kind of wonder, though. I'm still wondering, since right now, it's already the 13th. So, it's going to be the 14th. Does that mean that we're only gonna be starting with the round 64? Are we gonna? I have a lot of questions. This is something that I would love to ask them, because it's already the second week, and you know the Song of Ice and Fire version means that it's gonna be one whole month. It's gonna be. This is an event for the whole month. Well, if you're strong, you're gonna be doing it for the whole month, like every Saturday. But if you're not that strong, however, you got tokens, and then you end up joining the 128, then you're lucky, right? You're lucky because at least meron ka 1 week. Luxurious reward. I'm really curious. I'm really curious how they're gonna do this. I don't see the rewards. And nice! Okay! This is another thing I like. There's betting system, guys. We can also bet. So I love this. I'm probably, guys, gonna end up doing a whole separate live stream just for this one. I can't really watch them play, but most probably whoever, you know, I don't know, I'm excited. I'm really excited for this one. Night Furies, what's up Night Furies? Kasali ba kayo dito? Atapa nga tao, di takbo. And also, Supreme. Supreme would be here, probably. Invictus would probably be here. World Peace would probably be here. This is so nice. This is so nice. It's now, kumbaga, they changed the whole game. It's not gonna be just 1v1 Majesty. It's now going to showcase every single member of those strong alliances. Diba? So, now we will see if those strong players, those strong players that are playing in the Majesty, are they also good when they play? Are they also good when they try to play this kinds of event? OMG, this is going to be nice. I'm like, I can't wait. I'm really excited for this one. I can't wait for the betting. The betting is the nicest thing for me, the betting. Kasi nga guys, I like to gamble, so betting, malaking check. And hi Jonas, by the way, welcome to the stream. There's another betting system here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I mean, I like participating in these kinds of events, but at the same time, I also like betting. Betting is like one of the best things for me, to be able to bet. And Sunny, by the way, thank you so much for the 15 stars. Heart, heart. So I like. I'm excited for this one, but I'm still curious how they are, how MU is gonna try to pull this off. Imagine, guys, if I'm going to be like a shoutcaster for your guys' alliances whenever you guys are fighting. I hope that they can also do a video, Oh, nakaka-excite. Nakaka-excite talaga. Na-excite ako. I'm like really excited right now to try this out. Like, so many things have changed. Another thing is the 3v3. The 3v3. And shout out, by the way, to MIB Guild IG, MIB Guild IG and Daddy Loves. Hello po. Shout out. So, we also have here the all-server 3v3 match. I don't want to go there, but this is Warfeet, and Alliance contribution and XP, so more chances of using Warfeet. Oh, now I realize why she said that. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was thinking about something. So 3v3 before was only open during Fridays, right? Now it's Daddy Loves Me. Oh, it's Daddy Loves Me. Sorry. And now this is actually available on Saturday. So let me just. I don't know if I should go to Abyss. Never mind. I'm excited. Can I do the tarot now? I see my divination crystals, like my heart is pounding. I wanted to gamble so much. So gusto ko na magsugal. Kasi sugal is life. Loot is lifer, pero sugal is life. Kala mo may nalot, diba? Yung sobrang excited, this is the funny part. I'm only refreshing, but I'm really excited now. Wala pa naman ako nalulot, pero excited na ako. Tapos mamaya malungkot na ako. I'm gonna be sad later. Why? Kasi I won't be looting anything. I'm that hopeless. I'm that hopeless when it comes to playing this kind of stuff. Tingnan natin. Maswerte ba ako? Bigyan mo ako ng 27 AAMU. Wow. Makapag-request ng 27 AA. Hello, by the way, guys. 27 AA. Excited ako. Ayoko, 27 AA. Kasi, ambisyosa ako. Ayoko ng lucky AA lang. Ew. 27 AA tayo. Gagastos ka na lang, diba? Doon tayo sa mas malaki yan. Ano kaya yun? Yung box na yun? I'm really curious what that box is. Oh! So the accessories now are hidden? You're no longer allowed to choose? You can no longer see the accessories? You Star-Lord 100 points? I doubt that, Roy. I've tried to click Star-Lord before, napahiya lang ako. 2 points eh, ang sakit sa loob. Kaya if I'm gonna gamble, I'm gonna gamble hard. Doon tayo sa 27 AA. Why? Kasi gusto ko. It's so weird that you can no longer see what kind of accessory that you guys are gonna loot. Parang timang. Why did they do it like this? Unlike before, right? When you refresh, you know that you wanted to get the yin-yang board. You can see the yin-yang board, so you're gonna be focusing on the yin-yang board. Now you're like, you try to pick a box and then you make a guess what you're gonna loot. You know? Yung ganito. Makes me feel sad. Like, what the heck? So now everything is in a box. You're like, hulaan mo kung anong malulot mo. So weird. Long press slots, makikita mo yung laman. Ay, ganun ba? Roy, wag mo pinagdadasala. May lalabas dyan. Refresh lang. And thank you so much, by the way, Jake, for telling me that. I'm gonna try it. Kapag itong nilong press ko, tapos na-click, nga, pangit. Pero then, that's gonna be weird. Pero at the same time, exciting. You're like, ano kaya malulot ko dito? Hulaan ko. Ilang beses na ako nag-click to kanina eh. That's the reason I got 28 points. Because I was trying to play it. I ended up buying like maybe 3. No, I ended up buying 4 divination crystals earlier. Ayun, 3 points. So, neto lang sa isa. 27 lumabas ka. Lumabas ka. 9 lang. Labas. Wala talaga. Walang pagmamahal, MU Walang pagmamahal. Onting pakisama. MU. MU. Ayan, 27 AA. Nako, sinabi ni Roy, dinasalan to ni Roy. Kapag ito talaga, Roy, pag ito talaga, mababa ang points. Ako na nagsasabi sa'yo. Sasakalin kita. Hahanapin ko kung saan ka nakatira, sasakalin lang kita. Just joking. Ito na. Ayoko na. Lagi. MU naman eh. MU na po kasama sa ugali mo. 2 points. 2 points talaga. Walang pagmamahal. Hindi mo man lang ginawang 3. Sana man lang 3, diba? Para di man lang ganun kasama sa loob ko. Ano ba naman yun, MU? Grabe. Walang pagmamahal to sa MU. Nakakaasar. Nakakainis. Binigyan mo nga ako ng free crystal. Ganun naman yung ko. Pero thank you pa rin sa free crystal, MU. Heart. Nakakaasar naman. Ano bang gusto ko? 27 AA pa rin. Hindi. Try natin to. Bakit? Oh, di ba 10 points? Oha. Masaya na ako dun. I'm happy. Doon na nga lang tayo sa budget. At least medyo hindi tayo napapahiya ng very, very light. Parang kailangan ko yan. Ayun na naman tayo sa parang kailangan ko yan. Oh, yay! Ang sasayo! Mga isa na lang yung crystal na. Kunin mo MU. Sinisi si MU sa nag-iisa. Ayoko yung stone of flame. Ano to? Ayaw. MU, bigyan mo naman ako matino-tino. Yung mapapa-jump for joy naman ako ganun. Puro heart to... Sana hindi talaga nila nilagay sa box. Ang jahi. Para sa mga tamad na tulad ko, yung may pa-click-click pa na ganyan. My gosh. Pero at least okay lang. At 60 points. Polish, no? Anin ko yun? Ito na lang tayo. Wala talagang pagmamahal, MU, sinayang mo yun. Sa exchange points. Ano kayang goal ko? Ang goal ko kasi, one of my goals for this one, ang pangit ng buo. Ewan ko sa'yo, Roy, nararamdaman ko na, I can already sense it. Kapag ako talaga nag-click nun ng ending nun nga. And by the way, if for those that are not really, if you guys notice that there's a lot of the red skins that has been, that has been added to the game, so they actually provide really decent points. So currently I have this one. I'm kind of working on the dress soon, so I'm still working on that. I don't know if I can get it. No, sorry. I know I can get it. I don't know when I can get it. I'm still working on that. Alam ko kompleto na ako sa points, but I don't want to check it yet. I'm still hoarding. But the stats that this can provide is really amazing. See, it doesn't just increase your HP, it also increases your attack bonus, elemental attack, damage addition, and plus, as a girl, I love being fashionable, so plus sa akin yun. So this is the new one, right? No, this one. I guess it looks pretty. Where's the dress? It looks kinda nice, but that's actually not what I'm going for. I'm going for this one. Kasi, way back 2007, I had this drawing, this art, and it looks exactly like this one. It looks exactly like her. So I wanted to achieve this one and then be wearing my green wings. Oh ha? Ayaw lumabas ng wings. Diwag. Oh? Oh? Hala? Pag meron, di na pwedeng i-check, ganun? Pag wala, pwede? Hindi naman. Okay, so there are specific wings that you guys can see. Girls, ang lakad mo. May lakad yung character ko. Oh ha. Yoko, okay lang sa forma ko. Amo-amo na mukha ng character ko ngayon. I can't wait. I can't wait for tomorrow. Like, seriously. Tomorrow is Friday, right? If I'm not mistaken. What will be the events by tomorrow? Actually, there's a lot of the bugs were actually fixed. Unlike earlier, a lot of the players couldn't log in at all. I know this kasi in my alliance alone, halos kalahati ng members sa amin hindi nakapasok. So at least now, loko kayo, iniwan mo ko. Victorhood? Which one? I love this. Talagang pag-iigihan ko mapuno to matapos ko yung lahat ng red set. Kasi I want the red set eh. It looks nice. Even before in my previous game, I played a different game before. And one of the things pretty much that I always work on, I would not sleep at all. I normally work my ASS off. Just to get a specific vanity or skin for my character. So, ganon din dito. Ganon din ang mangyayari. Bait si MU ngayon. Malamang. And here's another thing pretty much that I actually like. You're from Victorhood from server 12. Yeah. Hi, Victorhood! And by the way, welcome to the stream. Sorry. So here's another cool thing about, one of the things that they've added. So for most of the players, right? If you guys are confused at looking at the schedule or the events in the game, so they added what you call the events calendar. Now, the events calendar, for those that are not aware, if you go to the website, if you go to the MU website, you guys can actually see the events calendar there. But the events calendar that they have there are the actual events that are gonna come out in the game. But this events calendar right here that they've added in the game would give you like would tell you like around what time or whatever, or what event goes on that day. So as you guys can see, for Friday we have Song of Ice and Fire. Oh, this is also on Friday? Paano tuloy akong naduling? Wait nga. I thought it's gonna be Sunday. Sorry wait lang. So if this is going to be by Friday, if this is going to be by Friday, what about the elimination? When will the elimination be? I think I saw BY4 Kanu. Yeah. During the cross server. So the elimination would be by Friday, and then the main event would be by Saturday. Is that how it works? I thought it was already Friday ngayon. Wait, let's see. Abyss. So there is still Abyss. Huh. That's interesting. So this is not something that replaced the Abyss Song of Ice and Fire. It's something that was added. So we have the normal Song of Ice and Fire. We have the Abyss Song of Ice and Fire, which is for your, for all servers. And then we have all servers Song of Ice and Fire. So that means more chances for you to loot or to get Alliance contribution. That's good and bad at the same time. And then we have Trials of Angels, Demon Lord Raid. I never really go to Demon Lord Raid that much, because 7 o'clock is the time that I get off to, I get off. I'm still working, I think, I'm still working at 7. So I don't go to this. Tapos na pala yung work ko sa Demon Lord. But I don't go to Demon Lord kasi jahe. So every day is Demon Lord. And guys, elemental competition. Ooh, what's that? So if that's elemental, then that means it's realm. I wonder what that is. Elemental competition. Is that something that you guys can do on the realm? There's still a lot of things I'm confused with. Regarding the bonus exchange for tarot, let's wait for that. They're probably gonna add it back. I don't know when. Okay, I don't know if they're gonna add it because when I asked them also, I didn't really get a response regarding that. So probably it's still pending. But they are aware of it. They know. Kumbaga, they know that it's missing. But I guess it's still pending. So I can't really see any elemental competition right now in any quests here. I don't really see it. Okay. Wala siya dito. Pero I see it in the events calendar. So it's probably something that they will be adding in the future, probably. Elemental competition. That would be so cool. Ang dami nilang dinagdag, no? Sobra. Yan, Raia. Di nag-abyss ako eh. Nag-abyss Lost City ako. Sana may clan war. Probably soon. It's something that they will probably add. I don't know yet. Pero maganda doon, ang maganda sanang mangyari, if clan wars is something that they are going to do, I really hope that they do something like a death match kind of thing, we'll see. And shout out by the way kay Luna. Hi Luna, and also hi to Marie, and also hi to all the moderators of MU. Mabait nyo. Makanyo yun, diba? Mabait nyo. Natutuwa ako sa kanila kasi napaka-responsive nila. Kasi sobrang jahing araw nga talaga ngayon. Maski ako nananahimik sa aking Raia Cave. Nagulo eh. Ay, ito pala. I just wanted to explain something by the way to most players. Kasi I've seen something Kumbaga, somebody asked me about this. So I just wanted to clarify something regarding the premium bonus. So a lot of you guys, like seriously, a lot of the players are experiencing problems with the premium bonus. Now, I personally purchased the premium bonus like probably 2 days or 3 days ago. No, 4 days ago, sorry. Raia, it already says there, expires 26 days, so that means that's 4 days ago. Okay, I bought my premium bonus by going to the website and then clicking on Razer Gold, and then you'll be directed to a specific page wherein you can use Razer Pin, or you can use PayPal, or you can use a Visa card to purchase the premium bonus. Now, one of the reasons, by the way, if for those that are not aware, or for those that are confused and mad, just to explain, the reason why I'm familiar with how this premium bonus works and why it's having such issue, guys, you have to remember that whenever you're purchasing something in a game, it works 3 ways. When you purchase, you do not directly purchase from the game, okay? If you download it in Google, then that means when you buy something, it goes first to Google, that you purchase something, and then they send it to MU, and then when MU receives it, and then they send you the item. So it's like, it's like a triangle. Kumbaga, it's not you buy something, it goes directly to MU. It doesn't work like that. So it's a 3-way process. Now, during that 3-way process, during the triangle process, if you end up experiencing latency or you lagged while you were trying to purchase, what will happen, guys, is it will cut the connection. So maybe you've already purchased it, but you didn't give Google a chance to send it to MU, the information, because you lagged. So now MU is not really aware that you purchased something. Same goes with the prescription. Same goes with the subscription. So something like that has been happening lately. So I don't know what's going on. Pero I'm trying to avoid that. So kasi I have multiple characters. So that's the reason why I end up purchasing the premium through the website. So if you don't want to go through that hassle, you can go through the website. Or if you only purchase the items, or if you only purchase premium bonus through load or regular network top up, then you can go through them. And then if you still didn't receive it, nagkaroon kayo ng issue, you end up experiencing an issue, just contact MU. Probably they will give you a form. Kasi with one of my characters, when I try to do the top up for one of my characters, I end up having a problem or an issue. So I end up sending them a request. They send me a form. Now they will require you to provide them your UID, your server, your IGN. They will ask you if you received the diamonds or not. They will ask you if it's activated or not. They will ask you a screenshot of the user interface here, and they will ask you a screenshot of the receipt. Now, a receipt, by the way, is always provided to us. Okay? As a player, I also get that. The receipt will be sent to your email. Now, if you guys are wondering which email, it's not the email that you use to register the game, but it's the email that you used to open Google Play or Apple Store. Okay, if you open your Apple Store on a specific Apple ID, you check your purchase history, you will see the receipt there. For Google users, just check your email, just check your Gmail account, because it will be sent to your Gmail account. Again, the Gmail account that I'm talking about is the one that you use to open Google. It's not the one that you use to register in the game. It's the one that you use to open Google. So always check that, kasi no matter how you complain with them, I've tried. No matter how much you complain with them, if you don't have the requirements, they cannot file it. Okay? So send them whatever required information, kasi what they would do, once they get those information, they will file those information, and once it is filed, it will be up for verification. And after verification, if it's verified by Google, and if Google or Apple said, oh yeah, I see that purchase, I guess that purchase didn't go through, but that purchase was successful. If Google give us the go, not just Google, but Apple, if the third party says, gives us the go signal, or gives them the go signal, na, oh yeah, that was a successful purchase, then that's the time that MU will credit the top up. Okay? The reason why I know this one kasi guys, huwag kayong mag-alala, hindi kayo nag-iisa. Isa po ako doon sa mga warlang player na nang away ng CS. Joke lang. Kumbaga syempre, di ba, I'm a player as well. When we're talking about money, they understand when a player talks about money. Kasi when you do a top up, you expect that you get the item that you try to buy. Even so, when you complain with them, they understand that. Pero again, there's no point in kumbaga, there's your complaints it won't mean anything if you cannot complete the requirements that they need. So please, if they ask you a requirement, or if they send you a list for you to complete, please complete it. If they send you a form, please complete it. Now, you have the right to complain if you've already completed the form and then they send you the form again. Okay, doon sa part na yun, yes, I agree. You have the right to complain. Pero kung sinendan kayo ng form, wala pa naman kayong pinifill up, wala kayong karapatan magreklamo. Okay? Kasi noong unang beses ako the first time I complained about it, okay, the first time I complained about the premium bonus, I didn't fill up the form because I was ranting. Kumbaga, I was saying na this is going to be it's a hassle for me. I have 4 characters. I have this, I have that. I want to make sure that every character works. Every character has premium bonus, something like that. Pero yun nga, nagkakaproblema ngayon sa mga premium bonus. So, ang ending, nang-away ako ng CS. Bad Raia, bad. Anyways, so ito yung mga ito nga pala another thing pretty much that you guys have to know, before, premium bonus did not include raid option. Okay? Raid option was just something to spice up the premium bonus feature that they have already before. What does the premium bonus do? Premium bonus pretty much lets you purchase 540 diamonds with a chance to claim 150 pink diamonds. And now they've added a chance for you to one-tap raid your quest. Now, for those that were asking, kasi I've heard this question before. At some point, I thought it was legit, pero if you think about it, it's not. One of the reason why the rewards that you guys get from doing one tap versus doing the quest manually is different. The reason why this is lower, guys, katamaran na nga lang na win-untap nyo eh. 'Di ba? Ine-expect nyo pa na pantay kayo ng free-to-play na malulut? Si free-to-play nang ginagawa tap, minamano-mano niyan, umaabot siya ng 3 hanggang 4 o hanggang 5 oras matapos lang lahat ng quest just to complete all of the quest. So he deserves more reward. Kasi minano-mano niya yan eh. And with us, again, premium bonus rate is an additional feature that they've added. This is not the service that you paid. What you paid for $5.99 is the 540 diamonds and the chance to claim 150 pink diamonds. Not just the raid option. The raid option is just the bonus. So don't expect that the rewards is going to be similar or it's going to be pantay with a normal free-to-play player that does not do the one-tap raid. Okay? Huwag tayong ambisyoso. Just be thankful na may one-tap raid tayo. Gets nyo? Pero syempre ako din, I really want it to have a much better reward. Kasi kung hindi talaga, hindi talaga, wala naman tayong magagawa. No worries, Nicholas. Because I know that there are players from MU Global as well as EU and West that are watching, and I don't really wanna confuse you guys when it comes to the explanation. So here's the thing. A lot of the players were asking me if the crystal mine is included in the one-tap raid. Yes, it is, as you guys can see. Now, here's something that's really cool. You have to check on the settings first before you do anything else. Before you do the one-tap, check on the settings. And please check if you want to get a green crystal. Green crystal, by the way, gives you Horcrux, an item to upgrade your Horcrux, and at the same time, for your spirit. Fantasy Crystal Blue gives you pink diamonds, and at the same time silk to upgrade your skin. And then Soul Crystal, which is gold, gives you gold, and at the same time it provides you Immortal Essence, which is used to awaken your items. So I have a lot of pink diamonds. I just wanted to confirm, because I don't have I really don't have a lot of immortal essence kasi tamad po ako mag-extract. Napapagalitan ako ni Heaven dahil dyan. So, gagawin natin itong one tap raid dahil tamad ako. Oo ha? Oo ha? Oo ha? Oh. So, meron. Nice. Pero bukas, doon tayo sa Pink Diamonds. Bakit? Ganun talaga. So, meron. Pero hindi siya doble. Pero okay na yan. Huwag na tayong choosy. Arte pa. Libre na ako. Arte pa. So, I'll just do the Alliance. Oh! Alliance Bonfire can also be under one tap raid na lang. Oh my God! Yan, Raia, sige, katamaran mo. Alliance donation. Of course, that's already included. I know. You guys might be wondering why I'm doing this one by one. The reason why I'm doing this one by one, because normally I leave this 3. Because I do it manually. Okay, I do it manually first. Pero dahil today it's very late, so I'll just be tapping each and every one of it. I'm just checking everything. Kasi guys, it kagaya na sa Iron Blood PK, if you guys didn't know, if you do the one tap rate for Iron Blood PK, you guys can only get around this much. This is the amount that you guys can get for losing. Okay? This 91,000 is the amount that you guys get for losing. Okay? And you're not a loser, right? You want to get something more kasi you're just fighting bots whenever you're doing Iron Blood PK. So why not just play it when you can? Kasi when you play it, I think it's like 100, 110 or 120. 120 fame. So if you guys can play it, then play it. If not, then edi wow. Edi hindi. Sa arena, the reason why you want to do the arena manually, because of course you wanted to get a much better ranking before the day ends. So yun. XP dungeon, I just do the one tap for XP dungeon. Why? Because I am lazy. That's the reason why I cannot live without the one tap raid, because I'm lazy. Abyssal bounty, as again I'm lazy. Tower of Divinity, well, you don't really have to do the one tap raid, pero yeah, you do it. Iron Blood, I don't have time to wait for the Iron Blood PK. Trial of Gods. Okay, that's a really good question, Shinra. So for those that were asking which one would be effective, okay, I'm gonna give you a tip regarding the premium bonus, okay? And we'll shout out by the way, Lazal. So here's the thing. When you are trying to find a really good item for your mount and you're trying to extract gold items, I suggest that you don't do... well, I'm lazy. I'm really lazy. So I still do the one tap raid for the individual dungeons. But instead of me checking on auto fuse for the orange and below, I actually just click on purple so that I can check every orange item that I loot. And if I can see that I looted something really good for my gears, for my mount gears, then I hide it. Or if I'm missing an item, or if I'm missing a specific ranking na mount gears, then I hide it on my inventory or warehouse. The daily quest, I don't do this manually, to be honest. I don't have the time, so I'm working. Supply gathering, I don't really see that difference. Abyssal bounty, here's the thing. Abyssal bounty, if you guys are always getting favor of fate on a daily basis, I would suggest that you do your abyssal bounty manually. Now, why did I do it via raid? Because I'm lazy. But the reason why doing abyssal bounty is really important to do manually, because you get the chance to control and choose the items of the quest that you're trying to finish. Okay? But if you're like me that doesn't really care about the materials, then you just go do the one tap raid. Enjoy that privilege. You paid for it. Just kidding. The Trials of Gods, it's the same. Blood Castle, it's actually better if you do it alone. Okay? Pero I don't really mind getting a lower amount of materials for the Blood Castle, so that's the reason why I do one tap raid. Kasi you have to wait every 30 minutes, right? So it's boring. So di ko siya I don't wait for it. Land of Trials, guys. Land of Trials is much better done manually. Why? Guys, do not expect that the privileges or the experience that you guys will be looting from doing manually versus one tap would be the same. It's not. Okay? The experience that you will be getting for doing one tap rate manually would be way much better because you have the option to wear a times 10 XP kit or XP card. Okay, but if you do the one tap, you can't really use that. Alliance quiz, since I missed it, it's much better, by the way. It's much better if you do all of your, the bonfire, the alliance quiz, alliance, those two, to do it manually. Okay, it's much better manual because at least you can do it on the times 2. Iron Blood PK, it's much better manual. Which one or what else? Yeah, pretty much that's it. Crystal Mines, it's only good to do it manually if there's not much war and if you have a lot of time to wait for the bigger crystal. But if you're like me, Nabuji, doesn't really want to wait, tatamad-tamad, go do you. Leader ship, I don't care. I don't really want to look at and then choose whoever, Basta ito, hindi ko tayo one tap. Kasi gusto ko siyang i-manual. Yun na lang ang hindi ko pa na ma-manual. Technical. Ang dami. Di ba? Oh, di ba? Yan ang effect ng pagtago ng purple. Yung invasion. Ano invasion? Naka-one tap din ba ang invasion? Hindi ko napansin eh. Let's check. Guys, yung katamad-tamad, manualin kung kaya nyo na, if you can finish the invasion alone or on a team, do it. Do it. Just do it manually. Kasi guys, the materials that you will be getting from invasion, it's actually quite helpful. Again, katamaran ko, hindi ko to nagagawa, so kailangan ko itong gawin. Kasi namatay na nyo naman yung dagdag. Nakakainis. And I'm trying to awaken every single item that I have. The problem is this immortal chuchu. It's annoying. Napaghahalataan yung katamaran ko, di ba? Napaghahalataan yung Apply. Ethology. Syempre kami mag-partner lang naman dito, di ba? dahil mayaman ako. Ay, wow. Mayaman sa pink diamonds ang donation natin. Ganun dapat. Oh, di ba? Anong nakuha? Walang kwenta. Sinayang ko lang. Okay lang. May VIP pack. Skills. So, susunod ko na muna titingnan to. Sige. Depende sa level. Okay. Clan title. Ooh. Participate on the relay race as a ano to. Yun na yun. Okay. Arte pa. Choosy pa Raia. So ngayon pwede na natin gawin to. Wait lang, asan na yun? Nawala. Tara ngayon tayo. Ito tayo. Ito. Entry one time. All clan members. Clan chuchu tayo. Teka lang. Clan chuchu. Clan secret chuchu. Basta yun. Ako pala leader. Ano ba yan, Raia? Clan Chuchu tayo, wait lang. Asan na yun? Nawala. Ayun. Oh, ha? Wala kang choice. Wala kang choice. Ah, okay. Parang ano lang. Devil Square. Pero wala siya XP, no? Walang XP. Walang XP, walang kahit ano. So, ang loot mo dito, ito, these are the things that you guys can loot. Tapos 10 waves siya. So, ang premyo is gold and then clan chuchu. Okay. Pwede na din. Hearted. Pwede na din. Dagdag, ano ang tawag dito guys? Dagdag pagkakaabalahan. Grabe kami maka-intimas yung dalawa nito eh. Wala pang, ano yan wala pang rose or flower event. Lagi kasi kami magkasama pag nagpo-farm, magkasama pag nagko-quest. Ano yan? Hindi ko pa nagagawa. Alliance quest. Yun na lang mga hindi ko nagagawa. Di ba ako nag-ups? As you guys can see, lahat yan halos may red. I haven't really upgraded anything yet. Kumbaga, binuburo ko lang muna yung BP ko ng 3.9. So, kaya guys, the reason I'm saying this, I don't want you guys to be so shocked if my BP end up increasing just one day. I end up upgrading everything. Normally, guys, I have a habit of just hiding my materials and planning on how I'm gonna upgrade my character. So, do not be shocked if my character instantly become 4-point-something million. Huh? Anyways, I think I've live streamed long enough. By tomorrow, I'm gonna try to be fixing the YouTube one. So at least both my YouTube as well as my Facebook and my Twitch is doing the live stream. Actually, on my Twitch account, it is I'm live streaming, so I'm kind of happy. And Shadow, by the way, kay Flash Aso na. Andiyan ka pala sa Twitch ko. Na hindi ko na napansin. Sorry talaga. Sorry. Ayun. And hi, who's next? So anyways, guys. And Heart Nicholas, by the way, thank you guys so much for tuning in on the stream. I'll try to make it better. I'll try to I'm gonna try to review this stream if this mic works better or the other mic works better. I don't know, but I will be trying to review, and I'm gonna try to split the update because the update is quite big, so I just provided you the basic walkthrough and description of it. So by tomorrow, probably I'll try to learn more information about it, and then I'll just provide you guys with a much better information, especially for the gears, for the clan system, for the Alliance Guardian. We'll review on that. So in short, kumbaga, I'm gonna try to learn all of that, and then provide you guys with the information. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for your love and support, and see you guys again on my next video. Peace out. XOXO. Raia.